Ask Riley now on the show. You ask, she answers, she did everything backwards. And I'd say that with all due respect. Baby first, then a house, then engaged, marriage. But she's finally kind of got it under control. So you ask, Eric plays a part of you. Here we go. Eric, what you got?
Hey, Riley. I was just wondering, you always talk about being on the receiving end of bad guys and dating, but have you ever been the bad guy to someone?
Oh.
Do you think people can truly change their ways when it comes to dating, or is it once a dog, always a dog? My man.
My man.
Arg. My man. Well, we'll keep it truly honest. Yes, I have been the jerk, and that's putting it mildly, in the relationship before. When I was in high school to college, I was dating somebody for like 4.5 years. We were very, very close. We were on the end of our relationship and things were just bad. And I was actually the bad one. Like, I wasn't very kind to him, and he was the sweetest person ever. And I cheated on him at the end of our relationship.
Ooh.
And
wow.
Hot damn.
Yeah.
What happened?
So I was out of the club, and there was this guy that I had known in high school, and we ended up hooking up. And I remember going home to him that night. I know that I sound like a dirty birdie right now, but for all transparency, and I remember him looking into my eyes and knowing that there was something up, not asking, but knowing. And I just felt like the dirtiest scum of the earth that night. And we broke up like 4 weeks later. And then he didn't find out about that incident until like 9 months later. And it wasn't even who what he thought he found out about wasn't even what it was. And I ended up admitting it to him, and he did not speak to me for like 10 years. As a matter of fact,
Wow.
he ended up coming to see me 10 years later in DC. He came up here. We tried to rekindle things. Didn't work out. Obviously, it worked out for the best because of where we both are now. He's married, has a beautiful baby girl with his wife. Like, we have patched things up and become friends. So if you ask me, well, not friends, like we're cordial on social media and whatever. But if you ask me, can people change? I think that they can change their stripes for themselves. I don't know that they'll ever change for you. I don't know that I believe in the whole once a cheater, always a cheater, because I would never in my wildest dreams in this life or the next ever cheat on Marshall.
Yeah, because we'd be mad
So
at
I
you.
guess, right, I would be the biggest idiot on the face of the planet to ever cheat on that man. Or honestly, it's not like it excuses what I did before, but I do think that true change can come from within, but not for somebody else. Like, if you're trying to change a dog, he ain't gonna change for you. He'll change, or he or she or whoever it is will change on their own volition if they want to. So I think, yes, a person can change with a lot of time and a lot of personal growth.
Yeah, but back to the question everybody wants to know. What did he think it was, and what was it actually?
What did he think it was? He thought it was a different person. He thought that I was dating somebody else. It wasn't he didn't think that I actually went to the club and did my thing and then came home to him.
Wait, at the club?
So when no,
okay.
I went back to this guy's house and did the thing, but I don't know, the pain in his face was something that will always stay with me. No, it will always, always, always stay with me. And it was something that I harbored for years with regret. I literally didn't think I was good enough in relationships for a long time because I had did that man so dirty. So I think that also gave way to I think, John, even at my rehearsal dinner, you gave this speech of you didn't feel like you were worthy of love or didn't know what love was.
Even when you first started dating Marshall, you don't think you're deserving of love.
No.
That's what the issue is.
And I think that was part of it. And granted, that was my own doing and whatever, but I didn't feel worthy of anybody because I had hurt such a wonderful person's feelings so long ago. So hopefully people can change. I did.
Yeah.
So
I think that's awesome. I think that's thank you for sharing too. You can,
of course,
ask Riley a question on Instagram at Riley Couture. It does remind me of, there's this TikTok I saw this weekend to bring some light back into this, where this dude, it's him and his girl at brunch. And he's like, she just got back from a trip to Mexico. She's really excited to take me out for food. It's being very nice. I'm like,
oh, God.
My brother, listen.
What's happening?
Listen, dog. It's, you don't want to know. Just ask Riley on your morning show.